All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gagan Sarkaria. I'm a high achievement business coach here, coming live from Texas on Monday morning. It's an initiate day. And all of a sudden, this is kind of an off-schedule session today because we got snowed last week. And my research said that we were going to do as a team, which was focusing on the power of goal setting and manifestation for success. We had to cancel that because I had choppy internet. But I'm here today by myself. Um, William and I are not here today, so I decided to do a solo session today to talk about goal setting. Why did I choose to do that? Because it's the beginning of 2025, and we've got some amazing tools to share with you so that you can accomplish your goals this year, but take advantage of the energies and the frequencies and the vibrations that we have right now in the month of January as we go forward into the retrograde motion that is going on, and also take advantage of how these planetary retrograde motions and frequencies can affect your goal setting and your determination to achieve them. So with further ado, let me share my deck with you and see if you guys are going to set some new roles for yourself, some new determination and goals for yourself. How can you achieve them this year, and how can abundance manifestation for success can be accomplished in 2025? So let me start here. You see that I don't have a green screen here today in my background because I wanted to share a few things with you. So let me pull my files up as well so that you can look at, let's see if this is, yep, this is the Achiever's Guide. So we will be talking about Achiever's Guide as well. So like I mentioned a few minutes ago, my name is Gagan Sarkaria. I'm a high achievement business coach, certified in Chinese metaphysics, and I live in Texas. I've got clients all over the world and in 13 countries. So as the owner of Gagan Sarkaria International Consulting Group, I've got William Chua, who resides in Singapore and takes care of that territory for us. And then Armit Satyagyan is in Yerevan, Armenia, where he is master of karmic numerology and Chinese metaphysics. So let me ask you a question, and you might say yes or no immediately, or you might say, wait a minute, let me just go and reflect back. Have you been achieving your goals in the last 8 years? And that's a good question for me to ask because, yes, to hold a vision or your desire or something big that you want to accomplish, and to have that energy stabilized where you keep going forward with tiny changes or tiny steps for 8 years to accomplish your goals, it's not easy. Sometimes people can't even accomplish their goals in 90 days because either they don't have the resources, either they don't have the determination, maybe they don't have the clarity about what they want to accomplish. But today, what I'm going to walk you through is how can you take tiny steps, or what tools can you actually use where these small habits can make a big difference for you. Just imagine if you made 1% daily shift that can compound over 365 days, could that make any difference in your life? Maybe in your career, maybe in your health. That one little shift can actually help you go beyond your imagination that maybe you never even thought that you could. So it really doesn't matter how successful or unsuccessful you are right now. What matters is whether your habits are putting you on the path towards success. So that's the reflection I would love for you guys to really think about, that are you on the right path to accomplishing your goals? And the only way you can determine that if you go back and reflect, because your past does not determine your future, but your past habits can help you recreate a new path, or maybe give you some kind of an insight whether you've been on the right track or not. So most people write their goals or New Year's resolutions each year, right? We've all heard about like, oh, I want to lose weight. Oh, I want to accomplish this. I want a new job, new house, new spouse. Don't know. But studies show that only 8% achieve their goals and 92% fail to achieve them. And I don't know which category you are in, but I know last year, during the last quarter, when I was traveling to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, one of the biggest aha moments that I learned from and got from my mentor was there could be 100 failures. All you need is one big win. So think about it. You could fail and fail and fail, and you can try and try and try. And at the end of the day, all that matters is, have you accomplished your goals? What results have you achieved? And all you need is one big win. So my question is, have you achieved your one big win? Are you there yet or not? And if you're not, I would really encourage you to not give up on your dreams, not give up on your desires, on your goals, on your relationships, on yourself, because let's take my example, and I'm going to share my story here. 2025 is my 14th year as an entrepreneur. So I've had in the last 13 years my personal fair share of losses and sacrifices. And that's the part of life, loss and sacrifice. But those don't define you, and they have not defined me. What defines us, like, can we get up from our failures? Can we rise above our failures and challenges and do something that can actually change what you couldn't accomplish yesterday or last year or last decade? One of the learning takeaways was this, like, you could fail and fail 100 times, but all you need is one big win. And Chinese metaphysics has allowed me to get those solutions and steps to supercharge my success. And it can do the same for you. The difference between a high achiever and an underachiever is basically only 6 degrees of separation of extra determination and channeling that loss of failure or negative emotion to the positive side. Because at the end of the day, we all have 24 hours in a day. What we do with those 24 hours is the game changer here for everybody. So I want you to understand the universal energies that we all get affected to, the planetary energies, the stars that we deal with. And Chinese metaphysics is a wonderful tool that allows you some kind of a leverage, some kind of an energy push if you want to take advantage of it. Now, there's a difference between fate and destiny. A lot of time people get confused, or they don't have clarity, or they don't believe in astrology. And that's personal perception and understanding. I'm not here to convince you whether you should believe in astrology work or not. But let me tell you, if you really want to accomplish something in your life, you have to learn to believe in energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's the science, that we do have the frequency and vibrations around us, and it affects differently. Different people get affected differently with it. So the universal energy that I'm talking about right here is about numerology aspect. And you've heard Armand talk about numerology in different sessions, and I want to bring that same energy flow here so that you understand what I'm talking about and get a system in place that you can use yourself to personalize the energies and the effects that you can actually accomplish your goals. So in 2017, the universal energy was number 1, okay? So there's a power in numerology here. And 2025 is the universal energy of number 9. How do you get that? Well, you take all the digits in your year and you add them to a single digit. So 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7 is 10, and then make that 10 to a single digit comes to 1. So 2017 was a universal year of energy number 1, and 2025 is the universal year energy number 9. Now, where does the personalization comes? The personalization comes, let me show you, it comes from, let's see if I can go to my browser and have a board here. I hope you guys can, okay, let me see if I can hide. So where does the universal energy come from? The power of numbers. So universal energy for let me get my pen. 2025 is 9. Where do we get that 9 from? 2 plus 2 plus 5, that gives you 9. Now you have to personalize it to your own self. Where does that come from? So you have to take your date of birth, which is basically your day and your month only. And instead of your birth year, you're going to add number 9 to it, which is the 2025. So whatever number you get here, when you add these 3 digits, is going to be your personal energy year. Make sense? So the reason I'm sharing this with you is because we are layering certain systems here so that you can personalize this energy flow and take advantage of it. So if you stay and vibrate at a lower frequency level, that's what you're going to get, the lower vibration and frequency. So you have to make an effort to design your destiny, because your decisions define your destiny, not an astrology chart, not a numerology chart. The astrology and the numerology aspects are going to help you leverage that energy into creating something that you can envision, you can visualize. And the sad part is most people don't know what they want in life. They don't have clarity. And it's okay. You know, that's not anything bad. It's not right or wrong. What you have to understand is that it is something that if you don't know how to do it, there are systems in place, there are tools in place that can actually help you accomplish it. Okay? Make sense? So let's go back to our energy portal here. So we are talking about number 9 here, the universal energy, right? So personally, what happened was that I was able to take the universal energies and was able to create Soulful one word for the year for my personal accomplishments and my ability to create goals for myself and my family. Okay. So I started learning Chinese metaphysics in 2016, and 2016 was my personal year number 9. So 6 plus 1 is 7, 8 and 9. It was a universal energy number 9. Personally, it was number 1 for me, personally. So I started learning Chinese metaphysics in my personal year number 1. Make sense? And then 2024 was my personal year number 9, where I was determined to tie up loose ends, finish certain big projects that I had to, and making sure that I'm not starting anything new, because that was the year of completion for me. So if you go back and look at the universal energy of 9 for 2025, it's a completion year and a change for new things to come in place for the whole world. So that's how we start to layer. So what is the soulful word for concept? Okay. So the soulful word is basically a way of creating your own one word that comes from your soul, your meditative work, your way of doing an analysis of looking at your past couple of years and having the energy in alignment for one word that can give you the boost, the special energy that you need to create results for yourself throughout the 4 quarters in a year. Okay. So here are some examples of the one word that I've had that actually gave the energy and the boost for me in the last couple of years. So I started, remember I told you I started learning Chinese metaphysics in 2016, right? So the word for me in 2016 was focus. Then in 2017 was momentum. Then 2018 expansion. Then 2019 cultivate, all the way to 2024 as a radiant year for me. And if you haven't read my blog on the radiant year for 2024, I highly encourage you to go read that and see how in the last 9 years I've been able to activate the energy of these words. And these are not some random words. They all have come to me in my 21-day abundance challenge or abundance course that I have, that allows me to recreate and figure out what is that one word that I want to create that will help me boost my energy and create what I really want to create in that particular year. So what I want to do right now is a 3-minute meditation with mudras, so that you can clear the emotions of the past. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to give you a little brief synopsis of like what this mudra is and how can you use it to clear the past emotions, right? We have cleared the energy of 2024, even though this month, which is January 2025, from a lunar calendar perspective, is actually the 12th month of the previous year. This is not the new month, because the new lunar year is going to start from January 29th, right? The Chinese New Year is going to start. And then by February 3rd, we go full blown into the Yinwood snake energy. The green snake, as we call it, is going to take in place, and then the entire shift's going to happen. That's the transition period we're in. So I want you to go into this meditation, use the mudra. I'm going to demonstrate what this mudra can do for you, so that you can have a daily approach to your everyday affairs and learn how you can invite the cosmic vibrations to create a higher perspective or do your activities accordingly. Because if, like I said, if you do something, 1% shift happens every day, over a period of time, that can create a compound effect for you, right? But in order to be in that center space for yourself, you have to clear the past, because the past can show you patterns and your habits that are not giving you the results that you want, right? So sometimes talking doesn't work. You have to take action to create what you really want to create, but it has to come from that center moment, from your inner wisdom, so that you can actually, when you look back, there is no regret, there's no shame, there's no guilt, and there is no sadness in your decisions, okay? So the mudra that I'm talking about is called Hakini Mudra, which actually activates your third eye. So if you are familiar with the chakra system, the 7 chakras that we have, 6 of them are in our body, and the 7th one is in our aura. So this one actually activates the third eye. So the third eye helps you with visualization, in having clarity, in imagination. It also helps you strengthen your intuition and your inner knowingness, okay? So what do you do? So you actually are going to connect all the fingers and create like a tent, okay? So when you are going, this is also, the Hakini Mudra is also called the gesture of shining intellect, okay? So it kind of helps you activate your third eye. It helps you with your imagination, helps you create the vision of what you want to accomplish, and also gives you clarity and intellect and inner wisdom, so that there is a mind-body connection when you're trying to create your goals and you want to accomplish something. So what do? You're going to place this mudra in the center of your heart, okay? And you're going to take inhale, exhale. So you're going to inhale, pause for a few seconds, and then exhale. So as you are going to do inhale and exhale, you're going to have this contraction, so that it helps you be more actively aligned with the energy. So inhale 4 times, pause 4 times, like hold your breath 4 times, and then exhale 4 times, okay? So inhale, pause, exhale. You could start with 3 inhales and pause for 3 seconds, and then exhale 3, or you could do 4 or 5. So with practice, you can do that. So, and then it goes inhale, exhale. Okay. So if you can do this for like 3 or 4 times, it can create clarity. And I tend to do my mudras and meditations in the night time. Some people are maybe early birds in the mornings. They wake up at 4, 5, 6 a.m. Maybe that's the perfect time for you guys to do it. So you have to find the rhythm that works for you so that you have clarity and a mind-body connection with Hakini Mudra. So moving forward, goals and systems, what's the difference? Goals are about the results you want to achieve, and systems are about the processes that lead to those results. So I've got my 2025 Achievers Guide here. And if you don't know anything about Achievers Guide, I definitely want to share and give you a sneak peek what it does, because the Achievers Guide is my system that helps you create success in 2025. It's a step-by-step system that can guide you thoroughly as to how can you align the heaven, earth, and man energies into your life in creating success for 2025. Now, Achievers Guide provides personalized insights and strategies for success in the year of the wood snake that are tailored to the 12 zodiac signs. So if you're born in the year of the ox or rat or dog or rooster or rabbit, whatever your year zodiac is, you can actually learn how the energies are going to impact you and then take advantage of that knowledge and leverage your success to new heights in 2025. So don't wait. I would love for you guys to grab a copy of the Achievers Guide and see. So here is a QR code of the Achievers Guide that you can go to Abundance Manifestation Academy and start your download for $49 right here. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek here so that you can see what it does. So let me pause here and show you real quick. The Achiever's Guide is 107 pages, and it talks about heaven, earth, and man, and it has a bonus section in there. So you could look at what you could do to create your success in 2025. There are self-assessment tools. There is information about the soulful word for the year, what you can do with it, and how can you achieve success. And there is information about my soulful consultants, William and Armin are there, what they do, their expertise, if you are not familiar yet. There is information about general Chinese metaphysics concepts. Like if you are absolutely new to Chinese metaphysics, this is a great starting point for you to look into it. So this is what we go over, the heaven, earth, and man concepts, and there are bonuses sections in here. We will talk about like the animal signs and what's the buzz around them. If you have a rat in your chart, or an ox, or a goat, or a dog, or a dragon, how does it impact? I've got details of what that looks like from a standard perspective, like what does the wealth look like, health, career, relationships. So you can have this as a guide for the entire year. And as you get acclimated with it, you can actually create your success and cultivate that energy and that strength that you have to create your goals. And sometimes, you have to ride the waves of the energy portals to create the success. So let me share more information in here. We also have free plotters where you can plot your Bazi chart, you can plot your Chiman chart, destiny charts, and you can then customize it based upon your own charts. So this is more of a generic information, but it gives you enough as a starting point to achieve your success in 2025. So moving forward, I'm going to share another tool with you. And what is that tool? It's called the 21-Day Abundance Challenge. Now, I do have a course for 21-Day Abundance course, which is do it on your own pace course. You get access to everything. But the 21-Day Challenge is a little different challenge. What is it? It's for 21 days. And each day there is a mudra, a meditation, mantra, and some activities that you do so that you can do a self-paced, every day, a challenge that you can achieve certain clarity to create your success in 21 days. Okay. I've had a lot of people go through these challenges. The reason there's a difference between challenge and a course. Challenge is that each day's work is open for 3 days and then it gets shut down. So you have to be committed to do the challenge. And because everybody's in a different time zone, I let the day's work open for 3 days. Okay. And then it closes and then you don't have access to it. So you have to have at least 3 days to do the work. Recently, one of our tribe members in the Telegram channel reached out and gave her amazing testimony that she's a Qigong practitioner and an acupuncturist. And she also teaches Qigong and I think Tai Chi, and is also a certified Bazi practitioner and has gone through a lot of personal development and also therapy and counseling work for herself. And you know, when you are on a path of metaphysical journey, doesn't matter whether it is Japanese metaphysics or Chinese metaphysics or Vedic metaphysics or Western astrology, does not matter, right? When you are on a metaphysical journey, it is a never-ending journey. You know, the whole concept of being on journey is not to get to a destination, it is the journey itself. So as you have gone through a lot of challenges, the 21-Day Abundance Challenge can still help you kind of create some more awareness that you may not have thought that was still there. So to hear some testimonials recently from December challenge that we did was really heartwarming. And I decided to do a challenge again because this is the last challenge that starts today, January 13th, till we go into the snake year energy on February 3rd. So from January 13th, which is today, till February 3rd, 2025, this 21-day challenge is there. And the theme is, because today is the full moon, it also can give you a lot of illumination and clarity around where you want to go with this energy. The challenge is going to help you release what you have kind of like a stagnant energy, or release whatever has been going on in your life in the last 6 months. So go back and see what is happening in your life, in your relationships, health, career, or business. What is happening in the last 6 months? You will be able to release it in this 21-day challenge. So the soul is calling you to come and take advantage of this energy and create your goals in the next 21 days. So the 21-Day Abundance Challenge helps you manifest abundance and explore your potential. The next 21 days challenge is actually starting today, which is January 13th, will end on February 3rd, and that is the onset of the Yinwood snake year. So the perfect alignment with Initiate Day, which is today, and to start the challenge and to have the Achiever's Guide with you is going to be great systems for you to use so that you can actually end the dragon year with closure and clarity and welcome 2025, the snake year energy on February 3rd. So here is the QR code. If you want to transform and bend reality to shift your life into abundance, here is your chance to doing that. I wanted to give you a little bit more information about the influences in January 2025. My apologies. Today is January 13th. January 10th is already gone because I was supposed to do this on January 10th, but because of the snow day, I had to cancel it. So January 13th and 14th, it's the full moon. It's the release of 2024 energy. So this is a closure. So if you start today and you focus on what have you accomplished or not accomplished, what has happened and what has not happened, if you get clarity with today's day one section of the abundance challenge, it will help you release whatever stagnant, whatever low level frequency vibrations you had in 2024. It is an empowering moment to empty yourself and open yourself up to receive. Now, if a cup is absolutely full and you want to pour into it, it won't receive it. It's going to be overflow, right? So you have to empty the cup so that you can add to it, so that you are willing to receive. And without your decisions, without your willingness, you won't be able to. So this is a great moment. The full moon is a great place to start today to get yourself into that empty space so that you can fill it in for 2025. Then the next one is January 15th and 16th of 2025. Mars is in retrograde and is going to be closest in its position to planet Earth all year around. So the brightest in 2 years, that's what Mars is going to be. Look up what you're going to be going through this planetary retrograde, and the closest moment that happens with Earth is that your inner accountability is being activated. What does that mean? We create our goals, we're determined to accomplishing it, and then, you know, when somebody else is not holding you accountable for, you fall apart, right? Or you fail, or you don't deliver, or you don't follow through. So this, on January 15th and 16th, what is going to happen is you are going to stand up for yourself and hold yourself accountable for what hasn't happened. What you want to happen, you've been saying that it should happen, but it hasn't happened. So by January 15th, 16th, Mars is going to kind of force you to do it, because in the last 2 years, you haven't done it. So be ready. I don't know what that's going to be, but it's going to happen. So January 18th and 21st is going to be the next important energy influence dates here. There are 6 planets that are visible: Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn. And you will feel the flow of the cosmic, these superstars, these planets, reminding you of the divine brilliance that you have inside you. So you have to take advantage of this energy. You have to do your own meditation work, your own reflection work, and advance, move forward with love and confidence, okay? So then January 28th is the next date to remember. It's the pre-shadow time of the Venus retrograde coming up, and it begins in March. So this is an incoming of the feminine energy. And if you remember, period 9 is all about feminine energy as well, and beauty and confidence and the middle-aged woman rising to the top. So this incoming energy of Venus retrograde in March is kind of helping you get ready for that energy. So remember that. And then January 29th is, of course, the Chinese New Year and the first new moon of 2025, which reinforces that you have to focus on your goals and create a system to accomplish your goals for 2025. Some of you might be starting your new decade cycle or a luck pillar. So if you follow Zive Dao Shu, it's called the decade cycles. These are all personal transitions of time and energy. And then if you're following Bazi, then that is the luck pillar shift. So some of you might have another added layer to your energies that you need to take advantage of. I started my new decade cycle based on my personal Zive Dao Shu chart in 2024. So things that I have done differently in the last 10 years, I will be doing it differently in this decade cycle. There are a lot of shifts happening, and I'm very grateful for this new shift because according to my Vedic charts, I have started a new Mahadasha, because in Vedic astrology, you've got these planetary dashas, meaning that these are focused energy points that focus and give you power to do things. So I do layer a lot of astrology and metaphysics work to create success And I think that's my differentiator and uniqueness, because I'm very results and outcome driven person. So when I work with my clients or I work with myself, I don't go and focus on only one thing, because all of these systems, whether it's Ziva Daoshu, Bazi, Qigong, Feng Shui, Vedic astrology, Western astrology, energy work, hypnotherapy work, age regression work, doesn't matter, right? All of these are just tools, but you have to create your own system that works for you. Or you can borrow somebody else's system and integrate that into your own life and business and career, because systems are what will take you to helping you accomplish your goals. Okay. So I've created my own system where I layer multiple modalities to create success. Okay. So Uranus has a retrograde here. Time period is September 1 or 2 last year, 2024, and it will end January 30th, 31st. Okay. So in the last 5 months, go back and look at what have you been doing, and you've still got the end 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to take advantage of exploring your lifestyle options that personally align with your higher self. What is it that you are letting go, and what are you learning to apply from your soul's direction? Now, if you don't have clarity, the 21-day abundance challenge will help you get there. So that's why I'm sharing my system that works for a lot of people. So the next planet that is in retrograde right now is also the Jupiter retrograde. And I'm fascinated by Jupiter because Jupiter is the Z-Way star in Z-Way Daoshu, okay? And from Vedic astrology perspective, I've entered my Jupiter Mahadasha, and the retrograde period allows you to plan and make career moves and embody what is your life's purpose. Is family, career, money making, health, whatever is your life purpose, that's what Jupiter can help you accomplish. And taking action towards creating maybe your freedom and flexibility is a big thing for you, which has always been for me, freedom and flexibility to be able to create my life, because I've got a very strong Jupiter in my birth charts, but also taking action to redefining your self-worth. So if you're struggling somewhere, maybe this is the time for you, and it ends February 4th. So again, the 21-day abundance challenge is going to start today. It already started today, and it goes till February 3rd. And then the Jupiter retrograde ends February 4th, 2025. So reevaluating your personal relationships and how far can you go, because every relationship may not be a balanced one, but you should have a good clarity as to how far can you go and how far you won't go. That clarity and learning about success while practicing expansion, inner and outer expansion, is what is Jupiter retrograde is all about. So take advantage of the energy, because it just helps you elevate and go forward more with ease and grace. Okay. Then Mars retrograde, another fiery planet here, placing great emphasis where your intention will go. So be mindful of that, because your intention can create your reality. Now you have to redefine your soul-based career path and create meaning and reward for yourself. And if you don't know what your soul-based career path is, what is your heart-led talents, then doing a Ziva Daoshu or a Bazi or a Qigong reading can actually help you get to that moment of like, what does that resonate? How can you create that for yourself? And learning to act on what you love will also help you get there. And that's why Mars retrograde is very popular and very strong, because it's going to be very close to Earth in the last 2 years. And then it also helps you see things from a different perspective. Like, are you following through with what you said you would do? Or are the other people in your life are going through the same process? So spring cleaning is the next topic I want to talk about. A lot of people consider December to be a decluttering month. And sometimes they are not able to, because, you've got Christmas, you've got holidays, birthdays, celebrations, they're not able to declutter. But in Chinese metaphysics, spring cleaning happens so that we can actually close the previous year's energy and then clean up and be ready for the new year, right? Which is the lunar Chinese New Year. So January 12th, which was like yesterday, was another day. 15th, 16th, 21st, 24th, and 27th. These are the new upcoming days left for you to do spring cleaning, get ready for the snake year and 2025's energy. But here are some conflicting zodiac sign on January 15th, which is Wednesday. It will conflict with somebody who has tiger, who are born in the year of the tiger. January 16th, if you do cleaning that day or decluttering, whether you're cleaning your computers or your rooms or your houses or offices, then it will conflict with somebody who's born in the year of the rabbit. Then January 21st will conflict with somebody who's born in the year of the monkey. And then 24th January is a great day to do. Again, it will conflict with somebody who actually was born in the year of the pig. And then January 27th is the last day for cleaning and decluttering, which will conflict with the person who is born in the year of the tiger. Now, these dates are given by William, and he mentioned that I need to stress that rabbit. So January 16th and 21 are really, really powerful cleaning days. So if you haven't been able to take advantage of the spring cleaning dates that were in December and half of January, and you didn't know about all of this based upon Chinese metaphysics, you can take advantage of the remaining days and just start creating the energy of decluttering, okay? You have to clean up so that there is space for new energy to come and bless you. So 2025 prosperous dates to start work. So what happens is when January 29th will come and the Chinese New Year comes, according to Chinese metaphysics and culture, everybody kind of stops working. And then there is auspicious time to start and commence work. So we've got February 1st to start the work again, because you're going to close down on January 29th on the Chinese New Year. Then you can go back to work on February 1st or February 3rd or February 6th or 7th, depending upon. And here are the conflicting zodiacs, so you need to be mindful of. If you're born in those years, that you should then not do it. So a place to hang out with us, with me, William and Armin and my team, is the Telegram channel. And here is a QR code for you to join Abundance Manifestation channel. We post daily meditation times and directions based on Qigong. And we also do daily energy forecasts for the day, so that you can take advantage of it and align those and integrate those into your daily rituals. Now, did you enjoy today's session? How many people do you believe can value from what my team and I share? So please invite them to our live streams, share the YouTube channel with them, and please ask questions and give us feedback so that we know what we are doing. And if there is anything extra you want to hear from us, we will be more than happy to take you on that journey. So here is the QR code one last time for the Abundance Challenge, which is live for 21 days from January 13th to February 3rd. So let me share a couple of things here, and I'm going to hide this here. I want to share, where can you go? So if you go to gagansarkaria.com, on the very top menu, you will see the word abundance, and from there, Abundance Manifestation Academy. Here is more information about Abundance Manifestation Academy. You can actually read what I do in here, and then you can actually go and check out the free access to the Abundance Manifestation Academy from here, from gagansarkaria.com. Now, once you go in, It's absolutely free to join Abundance Manifestation Academy. And then you can actually go to the 21-day Abundance Challenge. And where is the challenge? It is in the Academy. See, the access is absolutely free for that. And when you find the 21-day Abundance Challenge, it's for 47 days and it starts today. And here is the curriculum, the 21 days that I actually walk you through what you will accomplish in 21 days of 21-day Abundance Challenge. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you a lot, and give me some love on this video. I appreciate any questions that you want to post. Join the Telegram group and I will see you there. Thank you so much. Until